So this is one of those games that didn't get the credit it deserves. I remember playing this as a kid with no strategy guides, having to figure it out on my own. Oh yeah, and in this game, the end of the world happened in 1997, so I think we're a little bit late. We all ready for this? Well, watch the story. There's a little bit more to read here in a second, and I won't interrupt it. "100 years have passed. Shadow Lich. What's going on, buddy? Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Shadow Lich. I appreciate that. It lets me fit my whole name in there. It does, just barely, thank God. Alright. If you guys have not seen this game before, you're in for a treat. This game is, frankly, one of the most underrated games of all time, and it's so good. It got a port over to the Game Boy Color, which had a little bit more story to it, but I like this one better. Then you just wake up out of cryostasis from out of 100 years. Wow, this brings back memories. I haven't played this in so long. Hey, there's a guy coming out of the cave. I forgot, in order to talk to people, you just walk up to them. Village of Leaf. Oh, I have no weapon or nothing. Finally awoken. This money is from the wise man Zebu. Wow. I wake up out of some cave and some guy just hands you $100. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry we ran away from the first met. Zebu says he's having a hard time with the windmill guard. He's always sleeping. Oh, and wait until you see how we deal with the windmill guard. Yo, Zelda, you woke him inside the cave, didn't you? We were told you would arrive. You're our last hope to defeat evil. Just some random guy out of a cave. He's our last hope. Boy, that sounds like a Japanese story if I ever heard one. Like the typical Japanese story. Hey, the 16-year-old, still in school, was our last hope to save the world. Here's a sword. Okay. Sword of Wind. Which becomes very important later on. There's 4 swords. Sword of Wind, Fire, Water, and Thunder, I believe. Oh yeah, Shadow's right. That's true. 40th anniversary of SNK Games, which is who made this game. And they did not get nearly enough credit for this. Nope, that's going to be all my money. Which means the only downside to this game, the only one, and it's a small one, is that there is some grinding involved. But this is one of those games that while you're grinding, it's kind of like one of those games you can just sit back, grind, and just chill out for a while. It doesn't take a whole lot of thought. So you can just run around and fight, and fight, and fight, and fight. Like right here. Like there's some tiger guys out here looking around. Not like Cheetahman on Action 52. And these little blob things. God, this music's still stuck in my head after all these years. Okay, I'll stop doing my bad whistling. This game has incredibly awesome fighting, and the boss fights in this game are epic. One of the greatest things about this game is the boss fights are amazing. So I gotta talk to the old man. I think he's in a cave over here. There he is. Yes. Yep. Kind of like it's kind of like a mix of Zelda with some RPG elements to it. Like you have different armors that you can upgrade. You have money. See at the bottom. You have experience. You can level up. Let's see. I'm level 1. So yeah, imagine like Zelda with a leveling up structure. And yes, yeah, Shadowlich is right. The music in this game is amazing. Even now, I'm remembering this music and it all comes back to me because I spent hours and hours as a kid playing this. And one lesson that this game taught me is that if you're not supposed to go that way, you can't go that way, even if it looks like you can. Because there was always times where I'm trying to, it looks like I can get by there, let me get by. Nope. If you're not meant to go that way, it won't let you go that way. But yeah, this game has some of the best music ever. The graphics are pretty damn decent. The puzzles make sense. The boss fights are epic. How this didn't get a sequel, I have no idea. I am called Zebu. You are the one we've been chosen. So he says I have to make the windmill work. If you can do this, I will teach you some magic. Which is what I need to get through this ice door. So if you notice, I can charge my weapon level 1. And each sword can charge up to its ultimate level of 3. But it has to be taught to you. Yeah, it did, and it did sell poorly, and it's a shame. I got this for, I believe I got this for Christmas or something, and my parents got it for me because I liked adventure games. So my dad saw this and was like, eh, and he was right. I liked it. I loved it. I loved this game. But people just thought it was another Zelda clone and didn't think two seconds about it. But you know, this game holds its own in its own right. It's got a very unique story. The combat makes sense. If you screw up, it's because you screwed up. The music is amazing. See, if you go into the windmill, it's up here. You'll see the guy. Oop, get these little blue blob thingies. I mean, and you do spend a lot of time grinding, but this is one of those games where you can grind, and it's just kind of like you just veg out and relax and grind while you're doing it. Because this game does require a little bit of grinding. And another nice thing about this is when you have to grind and you're trying to level up, look at the very bottom of the screen. Without having to go through any menus or anything, it tells you how close you are. I need 30 experience points and I have 17. It tells you everything you need to know right there without having to go through menus. See, this is the windmill operator, and he's in this back cave just catching some Z's. And he will not wake up no matter what you do. Wait until you see how I wake him up. So this game is very convenient. And it uses actual dollars for currency. It's like, really? A game that uses actual dollars for currency? Like, I've just been playing Ratchet & Clank, which uses bolts. You have Zen, Gil. Yeah, you would think, but what I do to wake him up is even funnier. You basically take a very loud musical instrument and blast it in his ear. I think it's a flute or something. And it plays this loud note, and he pops right up too, like, huh? It's funny as hell. But I'm gonna do a little bit of games like that require a little bit of grinding and levels. I like to try to be ahead of the game. No, nothing wrong with gold pieces, because it makes more sense. You know, but some games use currency that just doesn't make any sense at all. So this is basically grinding for the very first part of the game. It's just this little area right here. I'm almost to level 2. I think I almost have enough money to get a shield. Yeah. I mean, after a while, you just kind of get used to it. Oh, Xanadu. Yeah, that's a good game, too. I don't think I had that on my, I don't think I had that on my NES Classic, but I can add that to the list of games that I'm going to try to get. So now I'm level 2. And if you notice, my life went up just a little tiny bit, and I do a little bit more damage. Yeah, Xanadu is a good game. But it's been so long since I've played this, and I played it without any sort of guides or anything. So I want to see how long it'll take me to finish this now. Because there's no maps, there's no in-game maps. Oh, $80. I don't have enough. I gotta get some health up. So, I'm trying to go off of memory as to who I have to talk to get this flute or whatever it is to wake up the windmill guy. I want to see if I can do it off of memory. QQ. QQ. Yeah, see, now that you're talking about Faxanity, now that's a game I should probably stream. Well, I'm not strong enough yet. I gotta get to level 2 before I can get through there. But yeah, Faxanity is a great game. See, that's funny because there's a lot of great games that people just completely didn't even know about. And the same goes for the 3DS. You know, I mean, there's a ton of great games on the 3DS, and I'm glad I have like 3 or 4 different 3DS systems, and I'm glad because they don't make them anymore. Oh, did you guys hear about the Game & Watch games? These? Did you guys hear about this? They're making one in Zelda. They're making this in Zelda. It comes out in November. They announced that today, I think. This thing right here, this one I have, it plays Mario Brothers on it. They're making a Zelda one. It will have Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and the Game Boy Zelda Link's Awakening on it. 3 Zelda games on one. I pre-ordered mine on Amazon already. So if any of you guys love Zelda, which I'm sure you all do, imagine Zelda being in this little bitty tiny package in all its glory. 3 Zelda games. They're going to be impossible to find, especially since they're going to be trying to release them in November before Christmas. I want to try to get 2 of them. One that I can play and hold on to, and another that I can just keep in the box and leave it sealed. Because that's going to be worth some money. See, and if you recall, a long time ago, I had mentioned, it's like, if they were to, this is a good idea, if they were to take popular Nintendo games and put them in a package like that, people would be snatching them off shelves. I guess they agreed. Because I remember saying, if they ever made a Zelda one, I am there. And they are. And it's going to have 3 Zelda games on it. Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and the Game Boy Link's Awakening. I think Nintendo is finally starting to come around, although they didn't mention one word of Star Fox, which pissed me off. The new Metroid game looks interesting. You know, they got to give us a Metroid something since they had to restart Metroid Prime 3? 4. Because they completely trashed it and started over. That's what's taking so long. So they're giving us a new 2D version of the new Metroid, which I'll be getting that. But yeah, I want my new Star Fox. If they made, I'm telling you right now, if they made Star Fox in a package like this, Star Fox 1 and 2, and they made it like this, I'll buy 10 of them. Just on principle alone. You know, Star Fox is like my most favorite thing in the whole frickin' world as far as video games. You know, if they made Star Fox like that, take my money. Take my friggin' money. I mean, I'm serious. I would buy like 10 of them, just because. I would have one that I would keep and play. maybe 1 or 2 to give away, and then the rest of them would sit on a shelf, still sealed. I might put 1 in a shadow box. Who knows? And if nothing else, if you buy a whole lot of them, then maybe it'll convince them to do something else with it. I'm sorry, I just love Star Fox. I can't get enough of it. I'm a total Star Fox nerd. I just love everything about it. Well, sorry, I get off on rants sometimes. I think I almost have enough to buy that shield. Yeah, but if they made a portable Star Fox like that, I mean, good God. I could play Star Fox anywhere I want. I've got a Switch Lite. But you have to have an internet connection in order to play the Super NES and NES games on it. Why? I don't ever understand that. So, it's a game that doesn't require an internet connection, but it wants to make sure you have an internet connection before it runs. I could never understand why they did that. I took my Switch Lite with me somewhere. I had to take my mom to the doctor, and it was a procedure that took a few hours. So I figured I'd sit in the car and play some Star Fox. Nope, it wanted an internet connection. I was so pissed. I mean, I have an iPhone and that Bluetooths to it, but it's like, why? I mean, if you have a legit account, who cares? Checks the subscription. Well, yeah, but no, it's the little program on the Switch for the Super NES and NES collections online. And this I'm streaming with my NES Classic. I think I almost have enough to get that shield. Well, Nintendo seems to be dropping the ball with that whole process of games online. Because when it initially happened, they promised us new games every month. Now it's like you might get a few games twice a year, and they're games that nobody's ever heard of. You might get one good game out of the whole collection. And I'm still waiting on the N64 online bit of it. There are a ton of Nintendo 64 games that people would still pay money for to this day. And they're not doing it. And I would love to go to Nintendo and just find out whoever's making these decisions and slap them in the mouth. It's like, do you realize the money that your company is losing because... Alright, now I got a sword, I got a shield. Let's see, I gotta figure out the guy that wants me to wake up the windmill guy. An event that Nintendo wasn't allowing to be streamed. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, Shadow. I mean, I loved the Nintendo 64. I still do. And today, I think I got my N64 back up and running again. It's been sitting on a shelf for so long. I think it just needed to be cleaned. I would put a game in, it would work for about a minute, and then just start resetting over and over and over. So when I went to the store today, I got a can of air to clean it with. And I, shot the air through all the vents and everything, and I used alcohol swabs to clean the RAM extension. And anywhere I could get to it, the games themselves, everything. And after I did that, I was able to play through a whole game of Star Fox 64. So I think I have it fixed, trying not to jinx myself. And I have a ton of 64 games, so I'm gonna try to stream those in the future. Which, obviously, the first one I'm gonna stream is Star Fox 64, but... And, there's a few people here that want to see Conker's Bad Fur Day, which I have on a cartridge. Which is, admittedly, a hilarious game, and I cannot believe Nintendo let them get away with that. When you literally are fighting a shit monster. And you're trying to get a flower to expose its boobs. I mean, whoever designed this game was definitely high on something. And it was some powerful shit. Or like the scene where you're inside of a bar, a nightclub, and you get drunk, and you have to go around and pee on things until you get a hangover, and then you have to find the Alka-Seltzer to bring yourself back to normal operation. That's a level. The nightclub level where you get drunk and pee on things, and then you have to find the Alka-Seltzer. Nintendo allowed it on their system, and you know, Nintendo wants to be so family friendly. The things they put in that game was just... And it was made by Rareware, so that's why it ended up on the Xbox. But the Xbox version of Conker's Bad Fur Day had better graphics, but it wasn't nearly as funny, because they blocked out a whole lot of stuff. But that game, I wanted to get a hold of that game because I knew it wasn't going to last long. And I was able to get my hands on a copy of it, and it works. So, I may stream that for a certain somebody there in my channel who would probably love that game to death. Because it's raunchy as hell, and it's hilarious. You get the do you remember the Matrix lobby scene? That's in there. But Nintendo has so many things that they could make a fortune with, and they're not, and I just don't understand why not. Okay, I'm trying to remember who I have to talk to. It's a flute or something of some sort to wake this guy up. And I'm trying to remember who I have to speak to in order to make that happen. It's always sleeping. There it is, alarm flute. But I need 50 bucks. See, I knew it was a flute of some kind, but that looked more like an ocarina, didn't it? Alright, so I gotta do some grinding to earn some money. So I need 50 bucks to buy that flute. Almost there. Alright, I'm gonna buy this alarm flute. Warp boots, I'm gonna need to get those. Those are very important. Those warp boots will send you to whatever town you've already been to. Alright. Spend my hard-earned money on this alarm flute. So now I'm gonna go blow this flute in this guy's ear and wake him up. Conker's Bad Fur Day, I still have no idea how Nintendo let them get away with the things that are in that game. I mean, it's like short of it being blatant nudity or sex, it's like, whoa. That game definitely pushes the limits for Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo's a little bit more laid back these days than they used to be. I mean, I've seen some games on the Switch that are pretty questionable, but back in those days when they were trying to get this, home console system aimed at, the younger generation and their parents, it just blew my mind because people would tell me about this. Here it is, alarm flute. He's awake now. What was that? Don't do that again. Yeah, well, that's because, language and nudity in games these days really isn't as much of a big deal as it used to be, like with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat came out, and all the Karens in the universe decided to have a seizure. Yay, windmill key! Now I can start the windmill. Night Trap. Oh, God. That game was so awful, but it was so funny. Now, I just turned on a windmill, right? So that makes the rock wall explode. And that has got to be the smallest windmill blade I have ever seen. Yeah, Night Trap. Night Trap was a classic for the reasons it shouldn't have been. I remember I had a buddy that had a Sega CD back in the day, and he had that game. And because, I mean, we were kids, and his parents basically forbid him from playing it, but we did anyway. And we played it, and it was just like, we didn't know how to react to it. It was like, oh my god, it's so cool, look at the videos, because videos in games back then were just unheard of. Like, you remember the Wing Commander series, Wing Commanders 3 and 4? That had Luke Hamill in it and everything? Those games blew your mind. The gameplay was alright, it was good. But the only reason you played it was to watch the cutscenes with Mark Hamill. Night Trap got the ESRB started. Night Trap and Mortal Kombat were the ones that got that started. Yeah, Night Trap got brought up a lot. In fact, there was one lady that was up on one of these panels. It's like, people who make games like Night Trap and Mortal Kombat, shame on you for making it. Okay, then don't let your kids play it. Problem solved. Even though I just told a story about how we were playing a game we weren't allowed to play. I mean, it almost falls down to the point of, okay, if you don't want your kids drinking or something, then it's just gotten to the point where people just don't care as much as they used to. Because now, because if you make a thing forbidden to a teenager, they're gonna find ways to do it regardless. It's like when I was a kid and I got in trouble when I had my NES, my mom would lock it in the trunk of her car. So when she went to work, I wasn't playing my Nintendo. because my mom knew I was a sneaky bastard and I would find things. She did that one time. I was right in the middle of a game. I think it was Dragon Warrior, their first Dragon Warrior, and I was getting close to the end, and I just had to play it, and I was playing the hell out of it, you know. And I think there was a couple of times I didn't get my homework done because of it. I was getting to the very end of it, so finally she's like, "All right, well." She took my Nintendo and stuck it in the trunk of her car, and that was that. Totally forgot what I was going to... Oh, yeah. I gotta go talk to Zebu here. I mean, I do have a strategy guide on standby here. All I have to do is hit Alt-Tab, but I'm trying to see how far I can get until I need it. I mean, this game is pretty good about spelling out what you have to do next, but I just want to see how far I can get before I need it. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is a whole animal. There's a whole breed of animal on its own. Grand Theft Auto were just very well-made games. In other words, graphics, sound, details, very well made. It's just the content which was the problem. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 had no problem with language. When I streamed it that one time, how many times did they drop the N-bomb? I lost count. Yay! I can now heal myself. Which, let's see... Magic. But I've been playing Grand Theft Auto games since the very first one on the PlayStation 1. And even then, I never really finished the story. I just played it just to screw around and drive around and cause mayhem. And then Grand Theft Auto 3 came out on the PS2. It was like, look at this game and its detail. Oh my god. Parental advisory yesterday helped kicked off the Karen generation. Yes, it did. Absolutely, it did. You are correct. I don't like it, so ban it right now. Do as I say. I'm always right. You know, there's videos on YouTube where a guy basically just compiled all sorts of videos where you have all these Karens, so to speak. Just being wild. And then when I was, before I retired, I had my... Before I retired, I had a crash that I worked in a parking lot. It was no big deal. It's a little bump fender bender. And, I get there, and I'm getting everybody's information, taking pictures, doing my deal, and this lady comes up to me, and what she had done is she was backing, it was in the parking lot of a Best Buy, she was backing her car out of the parking slot, she backed up too far, and she backed into a car on the other side of the aisle, which was parked and nobody in it. She just backed out, hit the car. No big deal. Very, very small damage, just a, you know, bump, scratch, whatever. So, the guy who owned the car happened to be coming out, and I told him what happened, and he's like, oh yeah, well that sucks, but, you know, the car's a piece of junk anyway, so what do I care? I'm probably not going to do anything anyway. And then this lady starts yelling at the guy. Why did you park there like that? The guy's like, lady, I was in a parking space. Where'd you want me to park? You shouldn't have parked there, because then this wouldn't have ever happened and everything. She was mad because I told her it was her fault, because she hit a parked car. Who else's fault would it be? So then she starts yelling at me, and I want your supervisor. Really? And I told her, I'm like, I'll call him over here, but you probably won't like the result, because he was a drill instructor in the Army, and he probably will he will probably verbally abuse you in ways you didn't even know were possible. But I'll call him if you want. I want him over here now, and oh my god. Epic. But yeah, this lady was freaking a fit because I told her it was her fault that she had a parked car. Well, if he wasn't parked there, this wouldn't have happened. Oh, I did call him. I had to. Someone, you know, I called him over there. And that's exactly what happened. I just kind of stood back, and she's screeching and yelling in the middle of the Best Buy parking lot, looking like a moron. People are stopping and looking like, what's this lady's problem? And keep in mind, my sergeant was 6'2", about 300 pounds, and he was a bodybuilder in the Army. This guy could probably snap you like a twig with 2 fingers. And he had the verbal skills of Bruce Lee. So, this lady is completely losing her shit in the middle of the Best Buy parking lot, and he's just standing there until finally she had to stop and take a breath. He's like, "Are you done?" And a little tiny crash. He didn't really hand out tickets. It wasn't really a big deal. And he looked at me. He says, "Cite her." Okay, yes sir. Oh, I'm poisoned. Great. Here I am running my mouth. I don't think I have anything that... I don't have anything that cures poison right now. I'm about to die. Just like that. Because I didn't buy any... antidotes, which I was too busy running my mouth. Generally, the penalty you get in this game when you die is it kicks you back to the start of a dungeon and you lose half your money. Half. So if you have 10,000, you're now down to 5,000. I think I better come in prepared this time. $40? Damn. I want your manager. That's too much money. Just like people still to this day think that they're going to go to jail if they discipline their child. Slap on the butt or slap across the mouth or whatever. That's not against the law. People swear to God it is. It ain't against the law. Now, if you beat your kid's ass to the point they have to go to the hospital, that's different. But a slap across the mouth because they disrespected you? That's called life. I would deal with people all the time that were dealing with an unruly 16-year-old that was constantly cussing up to the mom. And I can't slap him. I'll go to jail. I'm like, no, you won't. And she's like, really? Really? Go ahead. You want to slap your kid right in front of me? Go ahead. I'll wait. And the kid's looking at me like... And she did. She blasted him across the face that they probably heard in the next dimension. Like, well, that's what happens when you act a fool. Karma comes back to get you. I don't even think I'm in the right place here. Ugh. I don't recall being here. Okay. Okay. Now I know where I'm at. That was weird. That's another thing about this game. If you're not paying attention, it is easy to get lost. So you must pay attention. There's a difference between capital punishment and just smacking a kid in the mouth because he deserved it. Because that was one thing my dad would never tolerate. If I ever mouthed off to my mother, I'd get a slap across the face. I'd always get the "Don't you ever talk to your mother like that," and I didn't. Still don't. It's just all about teaching respect. You know, because if I ever have kids, it's going to be the same way. You're not going to talk to your mother that way. You're not going to talk to your family that way. And you're not going to be a little prick about it either. That's a big dude. Ah, war boots. That's going to be useful. You know, because when I have kids, that's one thing I will not tolerate. My kids will not disrespect their mother. Will not happen. Oh, these little bat things. I hate these things. Medicinal herb, that's a good thing. I keep forgetting I have that spell. Yeah, medicinal. What do you think I was using it for? There it is. And say what you will about that name. Every sword has this orb that goes with it. So now my Sword of Wind can power up to level 2. Which now will break through certain barriers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. Antidote, yay. Could have used that last game before I died. Oh look, another medicinal herb. There's 3 of those and work boots. Getting pretty close to the next level. Oh, it's a boss. Shit, I missed. Oh, come on. I so had him beat. Oh. And I was so close to level 4. Look where it stuck me. Oh my god. Lord, teach me patience. A collection, huh? Collections are good. Medicinal herb. Ball of wind. There it is. Oh, there's a boss fight coming up soon. More boots, those are useful. Great. No, I want to use. Look at that. I used a medicinal herb and life was replenished. Isn't that nice? Yep. Here comes the boss fight. It's those damn bats. Oh, I gotta start all over again. Oh, it's killing me. Alright, well, what I'm thinking I might do then is after I get that ball of wind, I'm gonna go back into town and save it. Because you don't really get a chance to save it. Oh, and speaking of that, this game actually does have an ending, other than you win, the end. It actually goes into detail, which is one of the reasons why I liked it. Well, I'm not going broke, but I'm not making progress either. Let's see something here. Go away. Let's see. No, there's nothing else for me to buy. Lady, get out of my way. Good lord. Now I have a medicinal herb. At least you get a lot of inventory space. I mean, look at all that. Oh my god. 9,000? I'm sorry, I probably got excited in places I shouldn't have been. Inappropriate for stream broadcast. It's like, you ever seen the Angry Video Game Nerd, his collection? Oh my god. I'd pay money just to be able to stand there and look around. My problem was always when I was a kid and I would get a game, I would keep the cartridge, the instruction book, and the little sleeve that the NES cartridge came in, and I would throw away the box. In hindsight, I probably should have never done that. But now, I'm holding on to every physical cartridge I can keep. Because that and my other collection is these things. These arcade 1-ups. I have 13 of them. Only 2 are here visible on the stream. But these games, I have 13 of these. I've got a cocktail table. I've got NBA Jam, Star Wars, Mortal Kombat, Ninja Turtles. I've got Street Fighter, Final Fight, Asteroids. I was going to get the Star Wars Pinball, but I had to drop that because I had money issues at the time. You know, and it's kind of nice when you turn all of these things on and you put them in attract mode, you know, and then just stand there in the room with all of these things going. It makes you feel like a kid again. Like, remember when you were a kid and you went to the arcade in the mall and all the games all going off at the same time? That's what it sounds like, and it's really nostalgic. It's nice. And then once I move to Georgia and once I get my new house, that house is going to be like another arcade. I'm going to devote one whole room to nothing but those games, my Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, and all of these arcade games. And I'm going to also use that for my streaming room, so you can see all of my stuff in the background when I'm streaming. Eventually. In time. But I'm putting my pennies together so I can do that. Because I only retired in February. So it's going to take me some time to save up to be able to do all that. I cannot wait until I have my streaming game room. Yeah, all those games and nothing to play. But then you always have that 1 or 2 games that you always fall back on, like when you just don't know what you want to play. It's like I got 1,000 games to play, but I don't know what I want to play. And if somebody says to me, "Hey, you want to play Star Fox?" Yep, I'm there. I'm always in the mood to play Star Fox. But when I was a kid, I could not get a group together to play Star Fox 64 multiplayer. I would have loved to have done that. Or to even have that these days. If they were to make a new Star Fox on the Nintendo Switch and have like a 5-on-5 battle royal, dear God. Or think about, yeah, well, I don't know about a battle royal, but more like a 5-on-5. Ugh. Take my money. Yeah, Stardew Valley is a good one to play and just relax. But mine has always been Star Fox. Because I just mindlessly play through that. Chills me out. Star Fox 2, though, takes a little bit more concentration, but the first one, good God, I love that game. You know, I don't think I've ever finished Final Fantasy IV. It's like Final Fantasy XII. I've never finished that, and I'd like to. And I have the updated PS4 version of Final Fantasy XII. I've never finished it. But see, I'd like to find a game that people would all flock to my channel to come watch. Well, it's Final Fantasy. Of course I'd like it. Well, Slap streams it, I'll be there. For sure. I might not be able to make it for all of it, but I'll be there. You know, Slap's the whole reason why I got into doing this to begin with. You know, one of these days I'd like to see if Slap is willing to do like a dual stream one of these days. Like if I could get him to like play co-op and stream Resident Evil 5 in co-op mode and stream that on both our channels, I would love to do that. I just don't think he'd be into it. I proposed it at one point, but I don't think he was interested. But I would love to do like a proper, a shared stream of a game like that. Medicinal herb. Think he would do what? The Resident Evil 5? Yeah, I'd love to do a Resident Evil 5 co-op. Yeah, I've got a lot going on too. And I'm hoping things calm down soon, but we'll see. But I'll be very happy once I'm living in Georgia in my new house. Then I will be extremely happy. Let's see now. Okay. No, I'm actually lost. I just had to look at a map real quick to see which way I had to go. So I had to fight this vampire boss. I'm talking about on Facebook the 16-bit fan page and so forth. 16-bit fan page, NES fan page. Talking about those pages. Holy sweet Jesus, will you let me move? I can't move! That damn little bat frickin' just... At least I'm level 4 still this time. Yeah, I was on all of those pages, and I was actually an admin on all of those pages, doing the best I can, and then all of a sudden one day I came on, and I think it was Scott, I think his name, he booted me off of all of the pages at the same time. And I think the reason was something about I wasn't doing enough or something. And I kind of got pretty pissed off, and I just, you know, I just stopped following all pages like that, and I don't even remember exactly what his reason was, but it was something silly, and it's like, seriously? I was so aggravated, because I put in so much work on those pages. You know, like when I was at work on my phone, I would make posts on there, and I busted my ass for those pages, and they booted me off for seemingly no reason, and I was irate. It's actually how I met Flat. because he started doing his streaming on there, so I went to go see what it was all about. To this day, I never really did get a clear answer as to why they booted me out. Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, I was being an admin on like 8 different pages at the same time. Because every time they would ask for help, I would volunteer, and I would do it from my phone at work. If every time I got a minute where I was done and I wasn't doing anything at that particular moment, you know, I would go, and you know how hard it is on an iPhone. Go find a picture, you know, about the game of the week, find a picture or something or an article, post it. It took a few minutes. And then I come home from work or something one day and I went to go look and I'm kicked off out of all of them. You know, I was so pissed off. The ones that he forgot to kick me off of, I quit the rest of them. I've pretty much stopped using Facebook at this point. The only thing I really use Facebook anymore at this point is just to keep track of a whole bunch of photos that I've got. I don't really use Facebook anymore. But to me, that just seemed like a really dirty thing to do. You know, I felt like I got knifed in the back for that one. I busted my ass for those pages, and he kicked me out, and I just still don't know why. You know, especially with how hard I was working to keep those pages, you know, good. Game of the week, whatever. I don't know. And I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. You know, I'd come home from work, and the first thing I'd do is I'd go on there and make a post about Game of the Week. Right then and there. You know, because on night shift I'd get off at 6 in the morning-ish. God damn it, these bats are killing me! Gotcha, you bitch. Well, I don't use Facebook anymore, so it is what it is. In order to promote my page, I use Twitter and YouTube. That's it. And my YouTube basically just keeps all of my streams I put on my YouTube channel. And it's a lot, but I've only got 5 subscribers. I'm having a hell of a time trying to get my name out there. I mean, I've been at this since, like, really at this since February. And it's just, I put in a lot of work into this since I retired in February. I put in a lot of work into this, and it just, it's a little disheartening, you know. You put in a lot of work and it just feels like you're going nowhere. You know, and I've told everybody, you know, that I'd be willing to, you know, help people out with their channel, like with Slap. He's the one who got me into this. Like the whole Gamer Goo thing that he does. I mean, I advertise Gamer Goo and I tell everybody to get a hold of Slap about it regardless. I just don't know what I did wrong. And I love playing games like this, and I love to share it with people. Because my ultimate goal is to be able to get up there and, you know, subscriptions and start doing charity runs, and that's my eventual goal. You know, I'd like to be able to start doing like charities for like St. Jude's Hospital and stuff. Special Olympics. When I was working, I did a lot of work for Special Olympics. Like sometimes you might see me streaming and I'm gonna be wearing a Special Olympics shirt because I used to do a lot of charity work for Special Olympics. And I'd like to do that again. Okay, well I'm in a new area, so which means there should be a new town right here. Maybe I can... Akahana. I used to have an unusual statue, but I dropped it near the river. It was a great find and will be difficult to replace. Have you seen it? No, but I'll look for it in just a minute. Leather armor. What do I have now? Tanned hide. Hey, Rebecca. Glad to see you. Shadowlich, I would immensely appreciate if you could do that. Like, I would owe you one. Shadowlich, if you could do that. I would love that if you could do that. I'm just trying to get my name out there. And it's turning out to be a lot harder than I thought. I guess you can't sell. Hey, a bar! Something is supposed to happen here. Oops. Husband lives in his pupils in the north. I just found out how to get rich quick later. Oh, that's right. He runs off, and I think you find him dead later. I told him that I made a lot of money from stones I found at Mount Saber. After that, he got excited. The village where only women live, I wonder. Yep, that is true. There is a village where only women live. Once I make affiliate in this channel, which God only knows when that'll happen, I'll start looking at more mods and VIPs. That's gonna take some time. Yeah, Sunny Muffins. I know who you are. Can't fool me. But you're more than welcome here. Mr. Ozzy. In disguise. Oh, I can't hurt them yet. It's alright, Rebecca. You didn't miss much. I'm, like, not that far in the game at all. Don't worry. Thank you, Shadowlich. I appreciate that. Like, really appreciate that. Yeah, what's with the name change? Are you trying to go for a warm and fuzzy look? Did you lose a bet? Not that your name's bad or anything. I'm not trying to imply that or nothing. Just saying. God, I wish all hotel visits were 20 bucks. It's a Robot Chicken reference. Oh. And I love Robot Chicken. I'm trying to think of where that came from. Now I feel dumb. I know. I'll have to take a look at that here in a little bit. I love Robot Chicken. You see the bits they do on with Star Wars and stuff? I don't remember. Is that Robot Chicken the Star Wars when he does makes fun of Star Wars? Like the scene where the Emperor's going up the escalator? Stormtrooper, 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 Stormtrooper. Damn, getting my ass kicked. Hey, Tazen, how are ya? Tazen in the house. Visit Town Brynmire is located south of the sealed cave. You should visit there. Let's see here. Okay. We got us a party in the house now. I'm loving it. That's good games and good people. Nothing better than that. Alright, there's the statue the guy lost. Woo! This guy doesn't like me for some reason. Maybe because I'm trying to kill him. So now at some point I'm going to need to buy a gas mask because there's a forest coming soon that has gas in it that'll kill you. There's your statue, buddy. Let's see. Hey, it's my statue. Thank you for finding it. If you need to go to the forest, use this gas mask. Yes. That gas mask is insanely important. Ooh, dinner? What's for dinner? Pawn shop? You could sell that. Don't need that no more. Yep. Tomorrow I'm gonna be making one of my most favorite dishes. Take chicken breast, use a pair of culinary scissors, and you chop it into small little pieces. You put it in a pan with some butter and some garlic, and you brown it, the chicken. Then you take 2 or 3 jars of Alfredo sauce, dump it in there along with some Parmesan cheese, cook up some angel hair pasta, and then put that in there and mix it all up. Oh my god. That stuff is like crack. People who watch me off and on here might have seen me eating it from time to time because I cannot get enough of it. Steak and garlic mashed potatoes. Mmm. Seems to be your daughter's favorite meal. Well, she has good taste. Because that is delicious. See, I like to experiment with food because I like to cook. So sometimes I'll just take different ingredients and just screw around and experiment and see what happens. Grocery store hasn't had favorite things in a week because they're horrible keeping things in stock since COVID. Yeah, COVID's been a pain in the ass for everybody. And COVID sucked. I caught it a couple times, and it's not fun. But yeah, I mean, it didn't hit me too hard. I know a guy that almost killed. But I think we're starting to be on the downslope of it now, thank God. So I like to watch wrestling on TV, and they're gonna have crowds again soon. Ooh. Ow. Asshole. Man, they're everywhere. Look at them. Just breeding like rabbits. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I heard some noises. Wanted to make sure everything was alright. Okay. You had to pay $30 to get your daughter's diploma? Really? They pay for that? When I got my my associate's degree, I didn't have to pay for that. Well, probably all part of the tuition and all, but that sucks. You should just get that. There's something I forgot to do. Dusty Town Bryn Mawr is located south of the sealed cave. You should visit there. I did! Weird. Guide I was reading said I need to talk to that guy to learn telepathy, but... Weird. Music here is kind of creepy. Ooh. I remember how this little forest used to be a big pain in the ass. Go in peace. Go in peace. Go in peace. Nobody wants to talk. I just remember the end of this game was just very epic. Especially the final boss fight. I don't know why this game didn't get the recognition it deserves. Oh, dude's here. You're a truly legendary soldier. You should be able to defeat Stone easily. Just force your opponent against the back wall. What? Was it a late NES release? Yeah, it came out in 1990, which is pretty late in the NES's life cycle. Hmm. Well, not that late, but I think it, people saw a game like this and just figured it was a Zelda clone or whatever. Okay, come on. Should have won this by now. Oh, come on. Jeez, that was unnecessary. Yeah, the Super NES, I got mine probably the year after it came out. Um, it was I got it for Christmas, and I got about 5 games with it. Because apparently my parents had been spending up the money all year to get it. It's like the Super NES in my house was in the living room, so that everybody could play it, even though I was really the only one that played it. My dad would play it from time to time. And on the Super NES, the only game he ever played on that was like SimCity or Populous. And on the regular NES, he played a game called Silent Service, which I do have on my NES Classic. Game takes 2 controllers. My dad and I would play that for hours. Anybody heard of that game, Silent Service? It was on the PC back in the day, but it was also, there was an NES version of it. But it took 2 controllers to play. And I used to use this thing. It was called the NES Advantage. It looked like a joystick. It looked like the arcade joystick with, you know, like the joystick you would find on an arcade cabinet. And that way you could switch between player 1 and player 2 on that, so that you can use whatever you had to use. I played that game for hours and hours. Me and my dad would go back and forth. We spent one whole Saturday once playing that, waiting until see how far we could get. The whole point of it was just to go around and sink as many enemy ships as you could before you ran out of weapons. I have it on my NES Classic. I could stream that one day. But I gotta find the other controller, which shouldn't be a problem. But it's a simulation game, so if you don't like that, if you don't like simulations, you'll be bored with it. But there was nothing like when you were playing it, and you were trying to take out this fleet of enemy, this enemy fleet, and they always had either a destroyer or a Kaibokan, which was not as advanced, and they'd come after you, and then they'd start pinging you with the sonars, and it got intense. It got really, really intense. You know, and hoping to God they wouldn't find you. You know, diving down real deep, hearing the pinging, you can hear the engines overhead, but you're just doing silent running, hoping to God they don't hear you. And as soon as they did hear you, you just freaking all ahead flank and tried to get away. That was one of the best parts of that game, that was just sneaking up on them and taking out the escorts before the rest of the fleet could see you. Because once you take out the escorts, then it's just a matter of taking care of business, because the regular cargo ships didn't have any weapons. And then you could surface and use your deck guns. Yeah, I love that game. I played that game for hours. But I always used the NES Advantage controller, because you could switch between the 2 controllers at will. Because one of the controllers controlled the motions of the submarine, and the other one controlled, like, the periscope, and a couple other functions. No, not that kind of escort. Escort as in protection. In case they get attacked. Can see where your mind is at. Let's see what kind of upgrades I can get. Do I wish to buy? I still don't have enough for that. 220. So I have a carapace shield. Let's see how much I would get for that carapace shield. And my bronze shield is 220, so I would need to have... It's probably not going to give me enough. 40. Yay, new shield. Alright, now I need to go to the spooky forest of poison. Dun 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 dun. I am about almost due for a new sword here, since there's only 5 in the whole game, and you only get the 5th one at the very final level. Damn. You should see the emotes that Shadow Lady breaks out with her homicidal goose. It's a little creepy. Goes from being a cute goose to a homicidal goose. Little Zircons. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little, 1. How does it say it? 1 little, 2 little, 3 dead aliens. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little aliens. Mr. Zircon is here to kill you now. And Zircon Jr. sounds like Zircon on caffeine and cocaine at the same time. It's a little scary. Ooh! The air in my house smells like humans. Get out. Sorry. Jeez. Must be the high fiber diet I've got going on. So how do I do any business here? Oh, that's because I gotta find the lost kid. Okay. Makes sense. Bring somebody back their offspring and they'll talk to you. Naturally. Well, I'm afraid I want to go home. Can you please take me home? Mr. Zircon is here to kill you. And how can you not love Mr. Zircon or Zircon Jr.? Take this as a reward and have Insect Fleet. Yeah. Can we get on with the killing? Little Zircon has milk and cookies waiting at home. That was pretty funny. Give me my sword. I now ask a favor of you. There's a monster in the poison swamp. Many of our dwarves were eaten by this creature. The monster cannot attack the village because of an object we possess, but we cannot use. Leave this object to your care to save the village. Dun dun dun! Sword of fire. Alright. And we're getting ready for another boss fight. Alright. Time for a boss fight. And I want to drop it, but I do want to save it. I should have... Okay, good, I got herbs. Plenty of those medicinal herbs. Right? Can't get through life without them medicinal herbs, alright? Here we go, boss fight. Oh, that's right, I gotta use the damn flute to summon it. This other little bug is annoying. Kaboom! Goodness gracious, great ball of fire! Aha. I see, said the blind man. Yeah. Squid. Making me crave sushi over here. Love me some good sushi. You cannot climb to say you don't have enough power to make it. What? I guess I'm not high enough of a level? Wow, the game just told me to go F myself. And there's a long way to level 6. Either that or there's an item that I need to have that I don't. Or a person I needed to talk to that I haven't yet. Very interesting. Ow! Good dick move. I guess now that I'm a higher level and I have a better sword, I can do a little exploring now. Wow. That's some cool music. Oh, these guys are immune to my attacks. So are the dragons, wow. Generally that music means that there's nothing hostile here. Hey, it's this guy again. Oh, I get it. This is a shortcut back to the village. But something bad sounds like it happened back at the main village where I started. Hello? Avon calling, Fluff Pillow. Nobody's here. God, I know I need a shower, but damn. Where did everybody go? Can I at least sleep in the bed? Nope, because that's a no. Land shark. You know, I used to always tell people would always ask me, why is the road closed? And I would say in a straight face, shark attack. And people believed it. Why can't I go this way? Sorry, ma'am. There was a shark attack here. Really? Oh my god, that's horrible. It's all in selling it. Why is nobody here? Okay, he flat out told me to come here, and there's nobody here. Oh wait, here we go. Some evil people attacked and took everyone away. Well, the term land shark in my career meant dog. A land shark would be a fully trained Belgian Malinois. That'd be a land shark. Because if it got a hold of you, it'd bite your ass. I feel like there's something I have to do in this room, and I can't remember what it is. Have you ever asked Siri what 0 divided by 0 is? If you haven't, you should. It's pretty funny. Ask Siri, hey Siri, what's 0 divided by 0? Yeah, I went back to Leaf, and there's nobody there. Because some evil people came and took them all away. They're poisoned. But what is it with games and poisoning? Oh. That was the only antidote I had. Well, I am capitally screwed. Yep, I'm done. The hell? Hey Siri, what's 0 divided by 0?
Imagine that you have 0 cookies, and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies. And your friends are sad, because they don't exist. Oh wow, this escalated quickly.
That's actually a different response than what you heard the first time. Oh wow, this escalated quickly. Alright. Oh god, no. I can only imagine. Hey Siri, tell me a story.
Okay, let's hear the bear's side of the Goldilocks story, and you get to choose the ending. One morning, Mama, Papa, and Baby Bear came home from a walk to find that Baby Bear's breakfast was gone. Someone's been eating my porridge, cried Baby. But you don't even like porridge, said Papa. It's the principle of the thing, said Baby, who was very clever for her age. Then Baby Bear saw that her favorite chair was smashed to bits. Someone's been sitting in my chair. Now I'm far too upset to do my homework, she said. Mama was just about to roll her eyes when they heard snoring from their bedroom. They crept in to find a little blonde girl sleeping on Baby's bed, dribbling a tiny droplet of drool on the pillow. Humans are so gross, said Baby. And this time her parents agreed. Okay, time to decide. Do you think the bear should scare her away, invite her to stay, or call her parents?
Scare her away.
The bear family got set up in their scariest bear poses, then counted down. 3, 2, 1. Then they all yelled, "Wake up!" The little girl woke with a yelp, then cowered under Baby Bear's blanket. What do we do now? Whispered Papa, who was frozen in his best "I'm going to eat you" pose. I didn't think this far ahead, said Mama, who was trying to speak clearly through her snarled teeth. Oh, you two, muttered Baby Bear. She then walked right up to the bed. So, about the whole breaking into our house thing, Baby Bear began. Goldilocks knew where this was going. Time for me to run away, isn't it? Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, said Mama Bear, as she and Papa dropped the scary act. Goldilocks got out of the bed, gave them a little "I'm sorry" wave, and ran home to her parents. The end.
That's a new one for me. I'd never heard that one before. They all struck their scariest "I'm about to eat you" pose. I had an iPhone 11 Pro, but I lost it and I had to get this one. I think it has to do with the current software. How do you get up there? Yeah, iPhone 4. I started with the iPhone 5, and now they're getting ready to release the iPhone 13. Like, what? Okay, now according to what I just read, if you have the rabbit boots, you're able to go up. Ew, spiders. Yay, warp boots. Oh, I can't stand the Samsung phones. I'm an iPhone person for life. I mean, yeah, it's got its flaws, but my iPhone has never let me down, ever, not once. I'm an iPhone user for life. Damn it. Alright, these indestructible dragons are really annoying. At least I can kill these annoying spiders. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. These medicinal herbs are just not cutting it anymore. I need something stronger. Look at this guy here. Magic ring? You found me, but you have to find the tornado bracelet before I teach you more magic. What does the magic ring do? The lowest temperature I've ever encountered in my life, and it was involving snow, believe it or not. One day, one time, when I was in middle school, it got down to 25 degrees outside, and we went outside to play some softball, and it actually snowed for all of 10 minutes. Yep, I'm the same way, Taze, and that's exactly why I have my phone. And I used mine for work, and I needed it to be reliable. I used it for taking pictures, I used it for keeping track of all of my meeting dates I had. You know, I was the senior trainer, so I needed to keep track of. Part of the process of training was the trainee had to make a presentation to the commanders before they were cut loose, and I had to be there for all of them because I was the senior trainer, so I had to be there with my phone. Pictures, I needed to take statements and audio with it. It did everything I needed it to do with not one flaw, ever. So, I put this phone through the ringer, and it never failed me, not once. I've gone through probably about 5 or 6 different iPhones, and they've never let me down. And when I had the Galaxy phones, they were constantly locking up, constantly crashing, issue here, issue there, deleting things magically and stuff. I hated it. I was like, screw this, I'm going back to iPhone. So, the battery life on the iPhone is probably not as good as the Galaxy phone, but again, I have about 1,000 chargers. I've got one in my car. I've got 3 in the house. I mean, I literally just plugged in my phone just now into my laptop. So for me, it's iPhone for life. Oops, wrong button. I'm trying to look at a map here. Although, one thing that did kind of catch my eye that Galaxy did with one of their phones, and I thought it was kind of cool, was the phone that you can fold in half. That was neat. That's a good idea. So that way you can kind of fold it up like a laptop, and then do this here, whatever. That's a cool idea. I'm sure Apple will, come along and do that one day, but I thought that was a pretty neat idea. Other than that, I haven't really seen any features on a phone that the Samsung does that I really give a crap about. Like, I think the new Galaxy phones have a 8K camera. Okay. So, when do I ever need to take 8K videos, which will take up tons of space? And when do I ever need to take 8K photos, which will take up a ton of space? The photographs I got out of my iPhone 11 were beautiful. And everybody's like, well, iPhone doesn't do 8K. You're right, it doesn't, and I really don't care. I like my iPhone just fine. I have, everything the iPhone does, it works great for me. Never had any problems with an iPhone. I'm running low on supplies here. These indestructible dragons, though, are really starting to tick me off. No, my iPhone does everything I need it to do, and it does it just fine. And the Apple Watch, that's another added convenience. And how easy is it? You can just kind of glance down at your wrist to find out what the weather condition is, temperature, whatever. If someone's calling you, you can look at your wrist. You can look at your watch to see who's calling you or texting you or whatever. Or if somebody's calling you and you're busy and you can't talk right now, you just hit the hang up button on the watch. Which goes to... Man, you laugh. That may not be too far too off. You know, we're gonna have Skynet in our homes now. It's one of the reasons why I don't like to have that Alexa thing. Because those do record. They do record everything you say. It just picks up on certain words to wake it up. They've actually solved murders with the Alexa devices. Because they record everything. They solved a murder once because it was a homicide where this guy killed his wife. And yeah, they can be hacked. But they actually solved a homicide once because they record. I don't remember exactly where this was, but they did a search warrant on the Alexa device for all audio sounds between certain time periods. And the company gave them the files, which recorded the entire homicide taking place. Which I can only imagine how creepy that must have sounded. And they ended up solving it because of that thing. I need to figure out where I am on this map. Okay, I'm there. So I need to go to E, which goes to here. Alright, I am here. No. I'm here. I hate mazes. I need to get to here, which is at B. Yeah, the sidewalk feature, which you have to go in there and turn it off. The sidewalk feature links your Alexa to all of your neighbors and to their neighbors. It makes it like one big giant network. No thank you to that. That's why I will never have an Alexa in my house. Nope. Nope. Will not have it. If I need to turn a light on, I'll get my ass off the chair and go turn the light on. That's creepy. I mean, how hard is it, if you really need to research something so bad, how hard is it just to pick up your phone and Google from there? Yeah, but that sidewalk thing was a little creepy, and it's defaulted to on. If you have an Alexa, go in there and turn off that sidewalk feature. Because it connects your Alexa to your neighbor's Alexa to their Alexa and all that other crap. No, thank you. I have been hacked in the absolute worst possible way, and I will not be going through that again. So, let me concentrate. I'm trying to figure out how to get... So we do 4, 4... Just trying to bring something to B. G to H. F. E. That's where I ended up. Okay. So those Ring doorbells, those I think would be good if, and only if, you were the only one that had access to it. Which I'm not even sure if that's a thing or not. Alright, good, level up, that's a good thing. I wasn't even grinding for that, but it works. Okay, rabbit boots. Okay, now, according to what I just read, if you equip the rabbit boots... Oh, that's how. Well, what good does that do? Okay, according to the guide I'm reading, these rabbit boots will get you up on these ramps. Take the left path. West cliff. Really? That's all you have to do? Alright, well then I'll take the long way since I'm about to die. Just wish that there was a way you could heal while you're here. One hit will kill me. Okay, I know what I need to do. Naturally. And I'm screwed. Thanks a lot, little dragon snake. You just completely screwed my game. Finally get a hold of what I've been trying to get a hold of just to get poisoned at the last second. And I'll bet you I won't have that item either. Oh my dear lord. Get away from me. Oh my god, these things. Thank god. Let's avoid these little red dragon things at all costs now. Since apparently if you're in the same zip code, they poison you. Look at this guy, right down the middle. No, I'm just trying not to get anywhere near these red dragon things because they poison you instantly and I can't damage them. I hate mazes. Okay, so need to go all the way down. To see, and then go right. F. C, then go right. Get away. Oh my god, are you kidding me? While I'm hitting him. Ugh. All the way back here. You got to be kidding me. Man, they just love that poison. Thankfully, I have an antidote. I also have this. No. I want to use it so that I can use that. Oh my god, with this poisoning! Because there's not a damn thing I can do about it right now. What the everlasting F is this garbage? Oh my god. This game is teaching me patience on a whole new level. I know what I have to do, and I know how to get, and I know where I have to go, and I know what I have to do. But these... Let me try something. Oh, that does hurt them. Would have been good to know. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Sensible streamer. Appreciate that very much. Very, very much. And if you're lurking, lurk away. I'm hoping that in the next few minutes I will have this dungeon over and done with, because it is driving me crazy. I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going the right way. Whew, that was close. Don't poison me. It's the only certain weapons that can hurt certain monsters in here. Constantly having to change it up. Almost. It's a pretty high spawn rate for these things in this particular dungeon. Oh god, just don't poison me. Almost there. I think I'm going the right way. No! That's the only one I've got. Hold still, you little bastard. Did you find the tornado bracelet before I teach you more magic? I did find it! In the last game before I died, I found it. Oh, Jemima. More creeping through caves, hoping to God I don't get poisoned. Welcome back. This dungeon's dragging on forever. Forever. I feel like I'm in purgatory right now. God, the spawn rate is so high on these things. Okay, so evidently... Now I gotta go all the way to the bottom. And I need to find the nearest ice slide. Down we go, down we go, down we go. Well, the problem is when I get killed, it takes away all the items that I grabbed in the meantime, so I have to go back and get them all over again. I mean, I'm getting experience and, well, experience. So there's at least that, but it just feels like this is going on forever because it is. How am I getting hit by him when I'm like 10 feet away? Jesus. There are certain parts of this game that make you want to spike the controller. And this is one of them. You're poisoned. Boy, this game loves its poison. And I have no means of healing myself. Awesome. Yeah, can you leave me alone? I hope this cures... It does. Alright. I have some supplies that I need to buy. I will need a few of those. I'll need one of those. Yeah, I'm gonna need a few more of those. Too many already. Look, I got 2 rows worth of stuff. Oh yeah, that Falco? Yeah, that's gonna happen. That is absolutely gonna happen. In fact, I'll do a belated one.
Ah, dang it! Ah! Yep.
I don't want to drop. Now I can save it. Now that I have full health and magic, and I have supplies. You know, Mike, you ought to see the new Zircons I've got now. They're Omega Zircons that go to level 10. And there's got to be about 30 of them running around just screwing everything up. And then when they die, they explode in this giant ball of fire. It's pretty impressive. So I need this tornado bracelet. Okay. Shouldn't be hard to get to, but games love to be difficult sometimes. A sensible streamer, if you go onto my YouTube page, you'll see all the streams I've ever done up till today. The Ratchet and Clank videos should be on there. I uploaded them. It all depends on how cooperative YouTube is being. All of my streams end up on my YouTube page. And so far I've streamed quite a few RPGs, Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger. Most recently, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart on the PS5. That should be on there. Which I am on my second playthrough of that. That game is just downright amazing. That's one of those games I play like when I just want to chill out. You just throw that in there and have a blast. Really? The ones in Rift Apart do not. The only airborne Zircon was Mr. Zircon. But only in the pair of them. But you've got Mr. Fungi for the air ones. Link Valiant, thanks for the subscribe to the page. All of my streams are on there. Hope you like them. Alright. Tornado Bracelet. I gotta be careful on that one. That one uses magic. See, and then once I get out of there, go from B across, go to C, which takes you to F. Okay, and now I'm exactly where now? So I'm here, go down to B, B. I drop down to C. C goes to the right. Alright. So unless this game throws any curveballs, we're moving along. Moving along, moving along. Trying not to die in the process. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god, with this poisoning stuff! Holy moly! Geez, you go into the same zip code as these guys and they poison you. Alright, I got this stupid bracelet. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Negative tests, those are good. Teleport. Move from town to town instantly. Okay, you couldn't have done that before. Why did I need to know that, have that bracelet for me to be taught that? Alright. Gonna do the whole sleep and save. Sleep and save. Time to move on, finally. Oh, we're a long way from endgame. A very long way away. I still have to get 2 more swords and the accessories that go with them. And then once you have all 4 swords, you connect them to create the sword Crystalis. Alright, now we're in a whole new area. But it is getting pretty late, so I might have to call it a night here soon. So now my strategy guide is not loading. That's awesome. Naturally. I guess we're going on without it. There's a house, an inn. Trails blocked off and strange people wander there. It's quite weird. Nadir. A till shop. Fruit of power. Costs $100. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Okay, how about a weapons shop? Do you got that? No weapon shop. Alright, but it's after midnight. I am gonna have to call it a night. I've got to be awake during the day now. So my hours are going to be changing from about 5 o'clock in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, to around 11:30 midnight. So I've got some things I have to do during the day that are very important, and I can't ignore them. So I'm going to call it a night at this point here, with this inn. And I appreciate everybody coming to be here and check out this game with me. It's been a long time since I've played this. And I'm enjoying it all over again, other than the dying over and over part. So I will pick this up again tomorrow. And then we'll see how far I can get to finish it. Because I'm already halfway through the game as it is. So, that being said, again, thank you so much. Thanks for the new follows. I hope to see you again in the future. Because I stream just about daily. Oh, excuse me. Now that I'm retired, this is what I do to occupy my evenings. So I'm really hoping that I can see you all again. So again, thanks. I appreciate you coming by. And I hope you have a good night. Thank you, Rebecca. Thanks, Tazen, Shadow Lady, and my new people. I do hope to see you again. I really do appreciate it. Have a good night. Stay safe. Take care of each other.